Every day when I wake up, it just feels like I'm reliving a nightmare of May 2nd. But the main feelings of from sadness have just turned to anger because there's no evidence as of after 1 month, and it's really taken a toll. I know that they're working hard and they're using every resource they have, and it makes me hopeful because that's all we have at this point is just hope. I'm going to keep fighting for the rest of my life to find these kids. That's the only goal I have at this point.
He's been cooperating with the police, including providing a polygraph test, which he did, and he says he passed.
I do have results, and I don't know if I can share those results, but they were good in my favor, we'll say that.
Welcome back, everybody. Yes, you were just listening to Daniel Martell, the stepdad of Jack and Lilly Sullivan, the former common law spouse, I presume common law, of Malia Brooks Murray. Let's start off with the reporter who says, according to him, he passed. And let's face it, Daniel Martell never said he passed. Anybody disagree with me? He's been cooperating with the police. That seems fair enough.
He's been cooperating with the police, including providing a polygraph test, which he did, and he says he passed.
I do have results, and I don't know if I can share those results, but they were good in my favor, we'll say that.
Did he say he passed? I do have results. I've been accused of having something to do with my baby's disappearance. And I had the results. And I don't know if I can share those results. You want to put the crazy accusations to rest. You don't know if you can share your results. I went for a mental health assessment. I can share those results. I can take all of my doctor's notes and print them and show them to whoever I want, however I want, on whatever platform I wish. That's all right in Canada. I don't know if I can share those results, but they were good in my favor, I'll say that. Everyone ever take a math test? A spelling test? You ever get 70%? You ever not get 100%? If you went home as a kid and let's say you got 60%, which is a pass, right? A 60% on a spelling test and a math test is a pass. But you don't want your parents to know the results. They say, how was your test? I don't know if I can share those results. But it looks good in my favor. We'll say that. We? Motherfucker, it's just you standing there. It's only you holding the proof. Who the hell is we? Who's we? We'll just say that. We'll just say that. Huh? Oh, it looks good in my favor, Mom and Dad. We'll just say that. Who's we? Kiddo? Who's we? It doesn't matter, right? Like, I say we all the time. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. I'm by myself, but we'll talk to you later. But I don't know if I can share those results because it's a secret. But it looks good in my favor. A math test at 75% looks pretty good in your favor. That means you know 75% what's going on. But what about the other 25%? What about the test? What about, you don't have to, if you had that piece of paper in front of you, you wouldn't have to say anything. When it came to my mental health assessment, Child and Family Services didn't give two shits about my mental health. All they wanted to do was make sure that a woman has my children. It wasn't about mental health. It was about controlling my kids and punishing me for standing up to an abusive piece of shit human being, Crystal Sanborn. So
Every day when I wake up, it just feels like I'm reliving a nightmare of May 2nd. But
every day I wake up, it must be a living nightmare for my kids.
Because there's no evidence as of after 1 month.
No evidence. It's always that evidence. Like there's a crime and you're looking for a crime. If he thinks that's true, I would be looking for a crime, but it's no sign of them, isn't it? No sign of the kids. No sign of life. Evidence, as if that's all he thinks about is the cops are looking for evidence of something. I get that part. He is not upset with the police for failing. He's not.
It's really taken a toll. I know that they're working hard and they're using every resource they have, and it makes me hopeful because that's all we have at this point is just hope.
They're working hard. They're using every resource they have. We've checked everywhere. Isn't it very complacent? Very complacent. The cops have done everything they can. It's really hard. He talks like me and they're not my kids. I didn't raise them. I didn't change their diapers. Yet, I am, if I had a moment to really think about this and compare them to my own sons, I could show more emotion than this guy. I don't want to judge based on facial expressions nor outbursts of emotion. I have autism. Every person shows emotion in a different way. But people who have emotions and empathy do show emotion. This guy shows very little, and sometimes at odd times to me. But what do I know?
I'm going to keep fighting for the rest of my life to find these kids. That's the only goal I have at this point.
I'm going to keep fighting for the rest of my life to find these kids. He knows he'll never find them. He knows he'll never find them. Do you hear those words? Do you hear what he said? I'm going to keep searching for the rest of my life to find those kids. Not my kids, not our kids, not Jack and Lilly. Distances himself from them. The kids. That's okay in casual conversation. Yeah, the kids are outside. Our kids, the boys, the kids. In a case of kids missing, if you're going to emotionally detach from them, you're going to stop calling them names by name. You're going to stop calling them Jack and Lilly, my son, my daughter. You're going to start the kids, those kids, that kid. It's ugly language. It's getting worse.